Hello YouTube, Levi666 coming at you again with another deck tech. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. I've been playing a lot of tournaments, doing a lot of legacy tournaments, and FNM, sort of gearing up for a return to Ravnica here, really pumped up about that. But I'm going to go in here to a burn deck that I bought off somebody and then modified to make it a little bit better, and I just found out that a couple of the cards in this aren't in modern, and I originally thought they were. So I'll show you what cards shouldn't be in this for a modern build, what to replace them with, and we'll go over it right now. So first off, creatures: 4 Goblin Guides, Haste 2/2, Vexing Devil, 1-drop 4/3. He's a spell. You cannot keep him as a creature spot because anybody is pretty much going to take the 4 damage the first turn he comes out. So I always think of him as a spell for the most part. Hellspark Elemental, 3/1 Trample Haste, sacrifices at the end of your turn, then you can unearth it for the same price for 1 red and 1 colorless. Really good damage beatdown. And Keldon Marauders. Even though he's got Vanishing, I really like him. He deals 1 damage when he comes in, he deals a damage when he leaves, so he passes, you know, the Vapor Snag or Unsummon test, anything that makes it exiles, whatever. I mean, you're normally not going to get in for the 3 when he swings, but he will chump block something or stop them from attacking into you, or you can just attack with it anyway and they will just block him and you'll trade with a creature. And then he'll die and then you'll deal another 1 damage, and that's fine. That's perfectly okay with me. Staples: 4 Lightning Bolts and 4 Lava Spikes. Direct damage on the Lava Spike only. Rift Bolt always gets suspended for 1, and then the next turn it's 3 damage to a creature player. 3 Searing Blaze, only running 3 because they have to have a creature out for them to hit them for 3, and you always want to use the landfall on this. Flames of the Bloodhand, I really like this. 4 damage to a player, can't be prevented, and if they gain life, they gain no life. So it's a really fun instant to throw out when, you know, if it's late in the game, they're trying to get back in. Elixir Immortality, something like that. Nope, you're not gaining life, you're taking 4, and you're probably going to die. 2 Thunderous Wrath, I try to keep it down because you want to Miracle it. You don't want to get this card in your hand or your starting hand because chances of getting 6 mana to cast it are not very good. And now the cards that are in Legacy and not in Modern are Flame Rift, deals 4 damage to each player. That's including you, but that's why there's only 3, that's fine. And Fire Blast, I really love this card. You sacrifice 2 mountains instead of paying its mana cost for 4 damage. You know, you can tap out, you know, a couple Lightning Bolts and then sacrifice the mountains after you use them to deal the 4. Totally clutch buckets there. Now, if you're going to play Modern and you have to take these cards out, I would replace the 3 of these with probably a Grim Lavamancer, and then for the 3 Flame Rifts, you put in another Rift Bolt, put in another Searing Blaze, maybe another Thunderous Wrath. I don't know, that slot's kind of open, or maybe you just play 4 Lavamancers, you know, something along there, just to keep the flow good. And then for land base, it's just 18 mountains. You don't really need more than 18 when you start to draw into land of this instead of burn spells or creatures. It's really not any good. So there you go, guys. You guys have been giving me a lot of good feedback on some of my decks. Some of my complaints are just when people look at a deck build and go, oh, well, my counter deck will beat that, or this deck will beat that. Well, you know what? Just about any deck will beat another deck. But it's the whole flavor of everything. And some of these decks are casual decks, like the vampire stuff. Like, I don't take that super serious in competitive play. Now, if you're going to say that some counter deck can beat this, I'm going to go ahead and call bullshit. I've played this deck a lot, and it's pretty much a guaranteed turn 3, turn 4 win every single time. I'm going to take this to Legacy and see how it goes, because Show and Tell Omniscience is really kicking my ass right now, and it's just a race to combo with elves against that, because that's the deck that I'm playing. Or maybe I'll play Stoneblade. We'll see what happens. But once again, thanks for the feedback. Leave the comments. Thanks to all the new subscribers. All the feedback on my proxy videos. Really appreciate you guys. So have a good one. Peace.